Yo, how are ya? So, first ever video, Westside Mushies on YouTube. Never thought this would be a thing, but it is a thing. Just straight off the bat, my name's Adam. Westside Mushies is my business. We've been in operation for a year now, so I'm just going to let you know, I'm not an expert. I'm self-taught. I've had a few good friends, or not good friends, but people who I've met who have been around for longer than me. They've taught me a few things. But yeah, do not take everything I say as gospel. I'm not a scientist. I'm very much still learning mushrooms. My business, Westside Mushies, so I started a year ago in my spare room at my house. Very quickly grew to a tent in the backyard. Very quickly grew out of that and ended up taking over my dad's garage, put in some cool rooms, and to this day I'm still there. To be honest, I've outgrown that space, but I can't afford my own space, so I'm stuck in a bit of a no man's land. But yeah, I've been thinking about this YouTube channel for a while. There's lots and lots of good resources online on YouTube to do with the technical shit, like Myers mushrooms and like, you know, all those places that know Mossy Creek, whatever the fuck it's called. Technical stuff, I'm terrible. I'm not a handyman. I don't understand any of the stuff they talk about, like PIDs and all that shit. Like, it freaks me out. Like, I can't do it. So like, this is very much aimed at beginners. If you're an experienced grower, you might as well turn it off now. Well, no, I don't know. You might learn. Sometimes you learn stuff from people you don't expect to. But yeah, this is more about partly therapy for me, just to talk. No, but like new growers, people who find mushies a bit like daunting, people who are small scale and they want to get like a little bit bigger but they don't know where to start. I don't know, I want to share my learnings in my first year, the things that have caused me great stress and upset and like made me want to quit, maybe to try and help people avoid those moments. Because I think like mushy growing, like small scale mushy growing, I think is important for the future. If it's done the right way, it's an important tool for mankind. So yeah, I want to teach those beginners, and like I'm not gonna tell you how to set up like some mad steam barrel or like PID or automation and shit like that, because I don't even know how to, like, that does my head in. But I think I can help people with maybe a little bit of like marketing, like getting yourself out there, dealing with chefs, how to position your business, like who are you, what's important to you, that sort of shit. And just sharing some of the stuff that I struggled with at the start, but then once I figured it out, like it's set me apart. Like it's really helped me. I think I can help people with that. Like, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, my business is Westside Mushies. So follow me on there. Like that's what encouraged me to start this YouTube channel, because I was getting lots of messages from other growers and even people who weren't growers who just like mushies, and just found it like interesting. Like it's just interesting, man. Like, these fucking mushrooms are interesting as. So this channel is going to be super raw. Like, I'm not going to be editing anything. I'm not going to be putting like graphics on there or music or no, none of that shit. Like, this is going to be like single take, me talking. I'll decide what's like, you know, what I want to talk to or share like that particular day. But I don't have time to fuck around and make it look pretty. So it's going to be like me walking along, either here where I live, Henley Beach, Adelaide, South Australia, or I might be in my lair. So like I call my fruiting chamber, that's my lair, my mushroom lair. Why would you want to listen to me? Well, you might not want to. Might be a waste of your time. Brief story. So when all this COVID shit started, like just over a year and a bit ago, I had never had anything to do with mushrooms, never learned about mushrooms. Most of the mushrooms that I grow now, I'd never even seen them. I fucking hate gardening. I don't even know how I became a mushroom farmer because it doesn't make any sense. But this is what happened. So the job I was doing before, that stopped when like all this corona things. So I was sitting at home like most people on the couch, sitting on my ass on the couch, watching YouTube at fucking 3 in the morning. And when I saw that, hey, what did I see? I don't know, I just somehow, like, I didn't even search mushrooms. I was just like, you know how like you look at a video on YouTube and then it recommends something and then it recommends something and you end up on some shit that you don't even know like how you ended up there? That's what happened. So I'm pretty sure I ended up on like Grow Cycle, like that channel, like really good source of information. Grow Cycle from the UK or Ireland, Ireland's in UK. So bet each way there. I'm right either way. Anyway, yeah, I ended up on there and I saw that they were like growing mushrooms in containers, office space, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So I just like ordered that night, like I got hooked into it and like I just watched about 10 videos in a row, probably 10, 50, like fucking heaps of videos. Watched them, I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Because I was just excited, because I really loved biology at school, and I just like, you know what I'm talking about, like you look at mushrooms and it's like, fuck, they're weird, man, like what, they're aliens, what is going on? But then as well, they were making money out of it. And they were doing it in an urban environment. It was something I'd never heard of. And I was like, this makes sense. Because I didn't have a job and I thought, all right, where am I going to get money from? But the whole scheme of things, like mankind, like we need to get smarter with our food. Like we need to grow shit locally. I saw these dudes growing high quality food in urban environments. I was like, boom, I'm in. So straight away, like I ordered a grow at home kit from someone, Little Acres in Brisbane, Australia, really cool company. And I ordered 3 textbooks. So like a Stamets book, Paul Stamets book, I can't remember, like the Bible, whatever the Bible is, I can't remember what it's called. And 2 other ones, like one for dummies and like a intermediate one. Boom, ordered them. A couple of weeks later, grew my first kit. Fuck yeah, this is sick. Decided I'm going to be a mushroom farmer. I hadn't even harvested my first mushroom. So the kit hadn't even fucking been harvested. And I'd enrolled in a business course. I remember the first day of the business course, they said, whatever you do, as long as you're getting into business, you need to know your product inside and out. And I remember thinking, oh yeah, well, I don't know anything about mushrooms. I've never harvested a mushroom. I've never processed a mushroom. I don't know anything about it, whatever. So I kind of got pretty scared. I thought I was doomed. But I don't know. I just had this bug, man. I was that into him. I was like, you need to give it a crack. So I did this course, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, fast forward. That was a year ago. Oh, look at the plane. Woo! Sunset. Hey! I told you it's going to be unedited and raw. Fast forward a year. So I've gone from first kit to growing. I had a little disposable tent in the spare room of my house, spare room next to where I sleep. Quickly outgrew that to a tent in the backyard, outgrew that to cool rooms in a garage of someone else's house. But basically I've gone to from nothing to I think my peak like a month or so ago, I was almost pushing 100 kilos a week. So I think I got a few back-to-back weeks of 70 kilos a week. And then I think there was 1 or 2 weeks where I cracked 100 kilos, but it wasn't by design. It was just because crops were intermingling, and you know, like some weeks they got out fucking when they were supposed to, and some weeks they were late. So I would never claim to be 100 kilo a week person, because I wasn't consistent, and it was by accident. But you can safely say that I went from nothing to probably about 50, 60, 70, 80 kilos, like over 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. Up to like, yeah, a safe 70 kilos to 80 kilos a week. So like, I don't know, there's still lots of times where things happen in my grow room, because I'm only like a year and a bit into it, where I have no idea what the fuck is going wrong. So like, there's more experienced growers that I've got relationships with, and I hit them up for advice. So please do not watch this channel, and like, don't subscribe to me if you think I'm going to have all the answers to everything, because I won't, because I have no idea about a lot of it. This is very, very, very much aimed at first year growers. Like, you don't even have to be in a business, even just like hobby growers, first time growers. I mean, yeah, you could have a business, you could listen to my shit, and you might learn something every once in a while, but that's not who this is aimed at. This is aimed at pretty much first time growers, beginners, and people who are like small scale, like they want to pump out 10 kilos or 20 kilos just at their local farmers market, or they want to pump out maybe up to 50. How do I do it? There is a million places online where you can find out how to do it already. Some of those places, it's a bit scary. Like, they talk about PIDs, they talk about plumbing shit in, like, I don't know, like, I don't understand a lot of that stuff. So, I don't know, I might be able to give you a few pointers. Maybe I can't. Maybe you're wasting my time. You're not wasting my time. Maybe I'm wasting your time. How's that sunset? Oh, how good. But yeah, I don't know. Watch a few videos. If you like it, I'll do more. If you don't like it, I won't. But I don't know. This is one thing I can promise you. So this is most definitely not heading towards a stage where I can sell fucking ads, because my vocabulary, I'm from Australia, right? I'm from Adelaide. I grew up in an area where if I want to swear, it's just part. Like, it's not, if I go to a dinner, or if like I'm out with my grandma, I won't swear. But like day to day, like if I'm talking to my friends, a little fuck's gonna slip out every once in a while. So hey, YouTube algorithms can suck it. I don't care. It's just about getting some good vibes out and some information that might help some people grow some sick ass mushrooms at home. If it doesn't work, so be it. Like I said, it's probably just therapy, just looking at myself in the phone. It's giving me 10 minutes of something to do that's not mushroom related and driving me nuts. Anyways, follow me up. If you've got this far, congratulations. Fucking kids screaming, fucking going nuts. It's crazy. Oh, they grabbed it, thank God. But yeah, if you want to know a little bit more about who I am, follow me up on Instagram. Don't worry about Facebook. I don't know, like Facebook doesn't really do it for me. But yeah, go on Instagram, Westside Mushies, Adelaide, South Australia. Fuck, how good's this sunset? Woo! God's country. Anyways, whatever. Give us a follow, and I'll try and produce some helpful content that will enhance your mushy game. Cheers.